Chosen one, listen closely. This is not just another video. This is not just another motivational message. This is a spiritual announcement. Because while you were sleeping, while you were trying to keep your heart together, while you were praying quietly, while you were forcing yourself to smile in rooms you didn't feel safe in, heaven moved. And I don't mean a small movement. I don't mean a gentle adjustment. I mean heaven shifted, rearranged things, overturned things, lifted things, and set things in order. For you. And the wild part? The archangels can't believe it. They didn't doubt God. But even they are watching what is happening around your life and saying, wait, God is doing that for them? After everything they endured? After how many times they were attacked? After how long they were ignored? After how many tears they cried in secret? Yes, chosen one. Even the angels are watching your story unfold with holy amazement. So if you feel something pulling on your spirit right now, if your chest feels heavy, if your eyes are getting watery, if you don't know why this message feels personal, it's because your soul recognizes truth when it hears it. Now breathe. Because what I'm about to share is not just confirmation. It is activation. And by the end of this video, you are going to understand something you never fully understood before. God didn't just protect you. God was preparing you for a moment so powerful that the invisible realm had to stand still. Yes. While you were sleeping, heaven moved. Chosen one, people look at you now and assume it was always like this. They assume you were always strong, always steady, always fearless. But they don't know how close you came to breaking. They don't know the nights you stared at the ceiling asking God, why me? Why do I have to carry so much? Why does it feel like every time I get up, I'm pushed down again? They don't know the moments you had to forgive people who didn't even apologize. They don't know the betrayals that cut you so deep you couldn't even explain it. And they definitely don't know what it felt like to be chosen and still feel lonely. But heaven saw it all. Heaven saw every silent cry, every forced smile, every time you had to keep moving while your heart was collapsing. And this is what you must understand, chosen one. Heaven does not ignore endurance. Heaven does not forget perseverance. Heaven does not overlook loyalty. You were loyal to God while life wasn't loyal to you. You kept your heart clean while others got dirty. You kept praying when the answers didn't come fast. And when it looked like nothing was happening. When it looked like you were just waiting. When it looked like your life was stuck. Heaven was building your turnaround behind the curtain. Listen, there are blessings God will give you in public. But first, He has to handle warfare in private. Because what's coming is not a small upgrade. It's a new season, a new level, a new identity, a new authority. And heaven moved because your suffering had an expiration date. Your delay had a deadline. Your isolation had a purpose. Your tears had a mission. And now, the invisible realm is being forced to release what it was holding. Because it's time. Chosen one, let me say something that may sound strange at first. Your name has been under discussion in the spirit realm. Yes. There are names that get spoken in rooms on earth. And there are names that get spoken in rooms in heaven. And your name has been mentioned. Because God doesn't just bless you. He endorses you. He stamps you. He marks you. He announces you in places you can't even see. While you were sleeping, heaven wasn't silent. Heaven was speaking. Heaven was assigning. Heaven was writing orders. Heaven was sending instructions to angels on your behalf. You thought you were just tired. But some of that tiredness was spiritual movement. Some of your exhaustion was the weight of transition. Because when heaven is shifting your atmosphere, your body feels it. Your emotions feel it. Your sleep changes. Your appetite changes. Your energy changes. You start craving isolation more than attention. You stop wanting to explain yourself. You stop begging people to understand you. You start feeling a strange peace, even when nothing makes sense yet. That's because God has been working on your name. You are being repositioned, reintroduced, reassigned. And when God moves your name in the spirit, your life on earth must eventually match it. Even if it takes time, even if it looks slow, even if it feels like you're walking through fog, your steps are still guided, because heaven already approved the next chapter of your life. Now listen closely. The archangels can't believe what God is doing for you, because they saw the warfare. They saw the attacks that didn't match your actions. You didn't hurt people like that. You didn't deserve that. You didn't provoke that. Yet the betrayal came. The rejection came. The misunderstanding came. The false accusations came. Chosen one, can I tell you something? The enemy doesn't attack what's ordinary. The enemy attacks what's assigned. Some of the pain you went through wasn't because you made mistakes. It was because you were carrying something sacred. And darkness wanted you to hate yourself before you discovered your authority. Darkness wanted you to shut down before you opened up spiritually. Darkness wanted you to quit before you arrived at your breakthrough. That's why it felt like you were fighting invisible hands. Like no matter what you did, it was never enough for some people. Because you weren't dealing with people issues alone. You were dealing with a spiritual reaction. They couldn't explain why they didn't like you. They couldn't explain why your presence bothered them. They couldn't explain why they wanted to compete with you. Because it wasn't logical. It was spiritual. But hear me. Every time they tried to bury you, God recorded it. Every time they tried to shame you, God witnessed it. Every time they lied on your name, God kept the receipts. And while you were sleeping, God began reversing the verdicts. Somebody once said, "They'll never be anything." Heaven said, "Watch me." Someone tried to block your opportunities. Heaven said, "I will create new doors." Someone tried to destroy your reputation. Heaven said, "I will restore your honor." Someone tried to make you feel invisible. Heaven said, "I will make them recognize your light." Oh yes. That is why the archangels can't believe it. Because God is not just blessing you. He's doing it in a way that proves you were never abandoned. You were protected. You were covered. And you were being set apart for a reveal. Chosen one, let's talk about the signs. Because some of you are already noticing things shifting. And you thought it was random. But it's not random. It's heaven's fingerprints. Here are the signs heaven moved while you were sleeping. They used to ignore you. Now they're watching you. They used to talk down to you. Now they're quiet. They used to treat you like you were replaceable. Now they're confused because you're not begging anymore. Because heaven did something to your energy. Your spirit is no longer available for abuse. You're not chasing. You're not proving. You're not explaining. You've shifted. Some of you don't even want the old life anymore. You don't want those conversations. You don't want those environments. You don't want those fake friends. You don't want those small dreams. You want peace. You want purpose. You want truth. That's heaven pulling you out. Even if you're still waiting. You feel calm. Not because everything is fixed, but because your spirit knows something is coming. 11:11, 3:33, 2:22. Songs playing at the right time. Random people saying the exact words you prayed for. These are not coincidences. These are heaven's whispers. Delays breaking. Confusion breaking. Fear breaking. Old cycles breaking. And you didn't even fight for it. Heaven fought for you. Because God knows you already fought long enough. Listen carefully, chosen one. Just because you felt tired doesn't mean your destiny was tired. Just because you felt stuck doesn't mean your calling was stuck. Just because you felt delayed doesn't mean heaven was delayed. This is what spiritual maturity teaches you. Your feelings are not your prophecy. You can feel weak and still be chosen. You can feel confused and still be guided. You can feel exhausted and still be protected. You can feel alone and still be surrounded by angels. Because your destiny is awake. Your destiny is breathing. Your destiny is moving. Your destiny is advancing. Even if you can't see it yet. And while you were sleeping, heaven moved pieces into place. People you haven't met yet are being prepared to bless you. Opportunities you haven't seen yet are being created. Your name is being brought into rooms you never entered. Your story is being positioned to inspire people who once doubted you. Yes, your destiny is awake. And it is hungry for manifestation. Now here's where it gets powerful. Because heaven didn't just move. It moved 3 things specifically for you. Some people are about to lose access to you. Not because you hate them, but because they don't qualify for the next version of you. Some of you will notice fewer calls, fewer messages, fewer invitations, fewer fake apologies. Because heaven is separating you. Not to punish you, but to protect you. Some of you are waking up and saying, I'm not who I used to be. You're not easily triggered anymore. You're not begging for love anymore. You're not chasing attention anymore. You're not scared of being alone anymore. That is heaven rebuilding you. Chosen one, hear this. Your breakthrough is nearer than your fear. Your answered prayer is closer than your doubts. Your open door is closer than your delay. Your celebration is closer than your pain. It's right there. And heaven is bringing it into your hands. Now listen. This is where many chosen ones cry. Because you thought God was withholding. But God was protecting. Some of your delay was mercy. Because if God gave you what you wanted earlier, you would have shared it with the wrong people. You would have trusted the wrong voices. You would have attached your future to someone who was secretly jealous of you. So God said, not yet, because you don't see what I see. God saw betrayal ahead. God saw traps ahead. God saw manipulation ahead. God saw fake love ahead. So He hid you. He covered you. He delayed you. Until you were emotionally mature enough to hold the blessing without breaking. And now, you're ready. Now you can be blessed without losing yourself. Now you can shine without shrinking. Now you can rise without apologizing. Now you can prosper without guilt. That delay was protection. And heaven moved because the protection phase is ending. And the release phase is beginning. Chosen one. I feel this strongly. God is saying, you are about to see how powerful I am. Not in theory. Not in stories. Not in other people's testimonies. In your life. You are about to watch God do things so perfectly that it couldn't be coincidence. So accurately that it couldn't be luck. So divinely that even your enemies will have to admit that was God. And yes, some people will act like they supported you the whole time. Let them talk. Heaven knows the truth. God saw who clapped. God saw who stayed silent. God saw who prayed against you. God saw who smiled but secretly hoped you'd fail. And God is still blessing you anyway. Not because you were perfect, but because you were faithful. And heaven rewards faithfulness. Chosen one, come closer. Because this chapter is not just advice. This chapter is instruction. This is the part where people get the miracle, but panic at the door and ruin the miracle with their own hands. Yes. Because sometimes the enemy doesn't need to stop you with attacks anymore. Once heaven moves, the enemy's next strategy becomes: make them interrupt it. Make them overthink it. Make them rush it. Make them doubt it. Make them react emotionally. And listen, some of you are so used to struggle that when peace begins to come, your nervous system doesn't know what to do. You're so used to being in survival mode that when God opens a door, you start looking for a reason it might close. You're so used to being disappointed that when blessings begin to move toward you, you don't fully trust it. So you start asking, Is this too good to be true? Why is this happening so fast? What if I lose it again? What if it doesn't work? What if people are watching me fail? Chosen one, breathe. That is not wisdom. That is unhealed fear. And today, heaven is saying, don't panic. Because what God is doing right now does not require your anxiety. It requires your alignment. Chosen one, let me say this gently. You don't have to tell everyone what God is doing. You don't have to post it immediately. You don't have to explain the blessing. You don't have to prove anything. Some people don't clap for you because they love you. They clap to count your steps. They clap to gather information. They clap to watch what to sabotage next. And if you're chosen, you already know. Not everybody is happy when you win. Some people only liked you when you were struggling. Some people only felt safe around you when you were small. But now, God is increasing you. And your increase will expose who was only close to you because you were convenient. So hear me. Move quietly. Build quietly. Grow quietly. Let the fruit be the announcement. Let the results speak. Let the breakthrough reveal itself. Because not everything sacred needs an audience. This is one of the biggest traps, chosen one. When God starts elevating you, the enemy will tempt you with familiar pain. Yes, he'll bring back old people, old situations, old cravings, old habits, old mindsets. Because the enemy knows something. When you're stepping into the new, you will miss what you used to know. Not because it was good, but because it was familiar. And that's dangerous. Because there are people in your past who are not assigned to your future. There are environments that drained you that will never be safe for you. There are conversations that will pull you out of your spirit. There are cycles that almost destroyed you. So you have to decide right now. Are you going to be loyal to your future? Or addicted to your past? Chosen one, your next season is not compatible with your old chains. Don't go back. Not because you're better than them, but because God is protecting you from repeating the lesson. Chosen one, you have to learn this. Some people don't misunderstand you accidentally. They misunderstand you intentionally. Because if they understood your heart, they would have to admit they were wrong about you. If they recognized your purity, they would have to confess they treated you unfairly. So instead, they stay committed to the version of you they created in their head. And you can't heal that. You can't fix that. You can't talk someone into seeing you correctly. Because your job is not to be understood. Your job is to be obedient. So stop defending yourself to people who already decided to doubt you. Stop chasing closure from people who never planned to be honest. Stop breaking your own peace trying to prove you're not what they said. Let them think what they want. Heaven knows who you are. God knows your heart. And the truth will always rise. Now this one is deep. Because a lot of chosen ones have a hidden issue. Control. Not because you're arrogant, but because life has betrayed you so many times. That your spirit learned. If I don't control it, I'll get hurt. So when God starts moving, you start reaching for the steering wheel. You start trying to figure out every detail. You start asking, how will it happen? When exactly will it happen? What if it doesn't happen? Should I call this person? Should I message them? Should I rush it? Chosen one. You can't micromanage a miracle. You can't force a divine door. You can't manipulate God's timing. Because the same God who planned the blessing also planned the path. And if you rush the process, you might arrive too early and sit at a table you're not ready to sustain. So heaven is saying, let me do it. Breathe. Rest. Trust. Move when God says move. And stay still when God says stay still. Because stillness is not laziness. Stillness is obedience. Chosen one. Sometimes right before the breakthrough, everything goes silent. The calls stop. The messages slow down. The attention fades. The noise disappears. And you start thinking, did I miss my moment? Did God forget? Did I do something wrong? No. That quiet is not rejection. That quiet is preparation. Because God often removes noise. Right before He releases instruction, He removes distractions. Right before He gives clarity, He pulls you away. Right before He launches you forward. So if it gets quiet, don't panic. If you feel alone, don't panic. If things slow down, don't panic. Because heaven is not stopping. Heaven is structuring. Heaven is building. Heaven is aligning the next step. Oh yes, chosen one, listen carefully. When heaven moves, the enemy will try to provoke you emotionally. Suddenly people will text you nonsense. Suddenly someone will disrespect you. Suddenly old drama returns. Suddenly someone tries you. It's a test. A spiritual test. Because the enemy is hoping you will react. And step out of your anointing. Because your peace is power. Your self-control is power. Your silence is power. Your restraint is power. So if someone pokes you, don't bite. If someone mocks you, don't chase. If someone misunderstands you, don't beg. If someone betrays you, don't become them. Chosen one. Sometimes the best response is no response. Because when God is elevating you, your energy becomes too expensive for foolishness. This one hurts, but it's real. Because you love people. You're loyal. You don't want to leave anyone behind. But chosen one, your next season can't carry everyone. Some people are weight, not wisdom. Some people are baggage, not blessing. Some people are assigned to your past. And if you drag them into your future, you will slow down your destiny. And I know you want them to change. I know you want them to see you. I know you want them to support you. But if they didn't honor you in the wilderness, why would they honor you in the palace? If they couldn't respect you when you were hidden, why would they respect you when you're revealed? So here's the truth. Not everyone is coming. And that is not cruelty. That is calling. That is protection. That is divine separation. Chosen one. Fear says, what if I lose it? Gratitude says, thank you God you did it. Fear says, what if it fails? Gratitude says, God is faithful. Fear says, what will people think? Gratitude says, I'm free. So stay grateful. Even before you see everything. Even before the door opens fully. Even before the blessing lands completely. Because gratitude is not a reaction. It's a key. And gratitude keeps your heart soft. While God hardens the enemy's plans against you. Chosen one. Your blessing will come with attention. And attention will come with temptation. Temptation to flex, brag, show off, embarrass people, get revenge, prove yourself, become cold. But you are not like them. You don't win by becoming bitter. You don't rise by becoming cruel. You don't glow by becoming proud. God didn't elevate you to make you arrogant. He elevated you to make you impactful. So keep your spirit clean. Stay humble. Stay kind. Stay wise. Stay protected. Because when God blesses you, He wants your character to match your calling. Chosen one. I'm going to say this like a spiritual warning and a spiritual promise. Don't rush what God is birthing. Because what God is building through you is not fragile, but it is sacred. It needs time. It needs consistency. It needs alignment. So yes, take action. But let your action be guided. Not frantic. Not fearful. Not desperate. Heaven doesn't bless desperation. Heaven blesses obedience. So move in faith. Not with panic. Not with pressure. Not with anxiety. Chosen one, say this out loud right now. I will not panic. I will not ruin my miracle. I am aligned. I am ready. I trust God's process. What heaven released will not miss me. I receive with peace. Take a deep breath. Because the miracle is not something you chase. It is something you hold. And you are ready to hold it now. Chosen one, hear this clearly. Your breakthrough doesn't need you to be frantic. Your blessing doesn't need you to be afraid. Your elevation doesn't need you to be desperate. It only needs you to stay aligned. Because what heaven approved cannot be cancelled by human opinions. And what God has for you, no enemy can steal. So don't panic. Stand still and watch the salvation of the Lord. While you were sleeping, heaven moved. And now, it's your time to move with peace. Chosen one, if you've made it this far, this is your moment. Put your hand over your heart. Breathe. And say this out loud. I receive what heaven released. I am ready for my next season. I will not self-sabotage. I will not return to old chains. I am protected, I am selected, I am divinely supported. What God has for me is for me. No delay can cancel my destiny. No person can block what heaven approved. I am walking into my breakthrough with peace. Now say this part slowly. While I was sleeping, heaven moved. Yes. And I want you to feel this. Your life is not behind. Your life is not over. Your life is not ruined. Your life is not forgotten. You are being upgraded. And it will happen so suddenly that you will look back and say, God, you were working the whole time. Chosen one. Get ready. Because the season you cried for is about to become the season you live in, and heaven is already celebrating you. If this message spoke directly to your spirit, chosen one, I want you to type in the comments, fire. Heaven moved for me. And if you're ready for your next level, type crown. I'm ready. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stay connected. Because these messages are not random. They are reminders of who you really are. Chosen one. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. And what God is about to do will shock even the angels.